Hey Canucks fans, let's talk about the 2020 draft class for the Canucks. I'm Clay Emo, I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. I'm at Clayton Emo on Instagram. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Thursday, October the 8th. This is where you get Canucks insight that's positive and timely. Poor planning this morning. I'm at a retreat all day, so I didn't get a chance to do my vlog, but even if I did this morning, I realized that I forgot my microphone and my tripod, my little mini tripod at home. So I'm holding it in my car, no microphone. You probably hear the sounds of some elementary school children playing outside, which is kind of cool. And I'm probably going to drop this phone a couple times during this vlog, but that's okay, because I did want to check in. And even though I admit, and you guys know that I'm not the biggest prospects guy, I'm not a drafting expert. I would never dare try and do an in-depth prospect analysis, because I simply wouldn't be doing any of them justice. But I read enough, I talk to enough people, and I've been reading a lot of recaps to at least know a bit about the 5 players that the Vancouver Canucks drafted yesterday. Probably going to focus on only 3 of them. But yeah, we know that the Canucks had 5 draft picks, nothing in the first round, JT Miller trade, nothing in the second round, Tyler Toffoli trade. So they had 1 pick for each of rounds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So granted, we weren't that excited, that interested in what happened on Tuesday, because it didn't really affect the Canucks. So with their first pick yesterday, it was 82nd overall in the 3rd round, and they picked a Finnish defenseman, and his name is Joni Jurmo. Joni Jurmo. And when I first heard Finnish defenseman, of course, left side D, I thought of Olli Juolevi and how Juolevi hasn't played a game yet in the regular season. He will. And like I said, I'm not ready to write Juolevi off as a bust, but I think we want to see him get in action pretty soon, maybe this season. Anyways, the Canucks draft a 6'4" defenseman named Joni Jurmo. And the cool thing about this is a lot of people had Jurmo ranked way higher than the Vancouver Canucks picked him at 82nd. Some people I saw rankings as high as mid-second round. So, of course, the deeper you get in a draft, the more draft lists kind of diverge. So it's not as clear cut as, say, the top 10 or even the first round. So yeah, one guy might have him as a second round guy, one guy might have him as a 4th round guy, and might think the Canucks picked Jurmo too early. But overall, it sounds like the Canucks are very happy with this pick, and a lot of industry experts are saying this was a very good pick for the Canucks. He's a really, really good skater. He's got a good offensive flair to his game. Great size, obviously, at 6'4". But they say that his hockey IQ, his vision, his decision making isn't the best right now. Maybe that will change. Maybe he's still got to mature, right? But I've heard him referred to as the defenseman version of Jake Virtanen. So I don't know if that's good or bad considering Jake's plight here in Vancouver, but an intriguing prospect to say the least. Left-handed defenseman, 6'4", Joni Jurmo, a very good skater. And it'll be very interesting to see if he's a guy that could make maybe second pairing in a few years down the road. So that was our 3rd round pick. In the 4th round, we had pick 113, and we picked a forward named Jackson Kuhns. Now, he is going to go to the University of Notre Dame, where Besser went, where Stetcher went, and I've heard him described as Jona Gadjevich light, which means he's good around the net, decent hands, good size, intimidating, can hit guys, but maybe is not the best skater, and maybe not very quick and not very agile. So we'll have to see how he does. I see him projected as at best a bottom 6 guy. So I don't know a lot about him, but at least you can tell Jim Benning was going for size. And we heard him say he saw teams that the Canucks played against, Minnesota, St. Louis, and Vegas in the postseason. The teams that went to the final, Tampa and Dallas, all teams that certainly have some skill, but certainly have size to the game as well. Then in the 5th round, a player that many people are excited about, picked 144th overall, another defenseman on the left side named Jacob Truscott. And this is a guy who some say the Canucks got as a steal. He could have gone in the 4th round perhaps, but they see a very solid 2-way defenseman, has some offensive flair to his game, good on defense as well, decent size as well. About his, maybe one negative that I've read, or one weakness, is a bit of inconsistency, but you're always going to get inconsistency with with younger players. So that was Jacob Truscott, drafted in the 5th round, the second Canucks D-man. Then in the 6th round, they a Russian forward named Dmitry, I don't even know how to say this, Zlodiev, 175, and then a right-hand defenseman named Victor Persson at 191. I admittedly don't know much about those two later picks, but I stand to be corrected, or I'd love it if any of you guys could give me some more info on those guys. Admittedly, I focus on the first 3 picks of Jurmo, Kuntz, and Truscott. So maybe I showed my lack of knowledge there, but at least I tried. I am excited, though. I'm not sure if any of these guys move the needle short term. Long term, hopefully you see Jurmo as maybe a second pairing guy, maybe Truscott as a second or third pairing guy, and maybe Kuntz as a bottom 6 guy. Not sure about the other 2 guys, not only because I can't pronounce their names, but I don't know much about them. But we'll see. We'll see. And as I learn more about them, I'll share more about them. But that's what I want to share about my first reactions. It sounds like the Canucks and industry experts are really excited about at least the 2 defensemen, Jurmo and Truscott, that some are saying that the Canucks got them at a really good spot in the draft. So there's some thoughts for you. Want to leave those with you. And let me know. Tell me what you've heard about these 5 guys, especially the 2 that I didn't know much about or couldn't even say their names. Well, at least one of them I couldn't say their names. I can say Person. I can't say the other one. But let me know what you think. And let me know what kind of grade would you give the draft overall. Jim Benning and his team, what grade would you give their work yesterday at the NHL draft? So I got to get back to my retreat. And then I'll check in with you either later today if there's more Canucks news, or likely tomorrow as free agency opens. And let me know in the comments what you're expecting from tomorrow as well. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like to. Like this video if you like to. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.